Yeah, I don't know if season 1 and season 2. I think season 2, I just love it. It is more episodic than season 1, but it still has the overarching continuity going on. So I just think it was kind of like the perfect balance of like what the show could have stayed at if they kept the quality going. And season 3 is pretty close. Season 3 is good. It's just with 40 episodes, they're not all going to be, winners. You're going to have some stinkers if you're doing 40 episodes, like these poor animators, like God.
Yeah.
So
and you see a lot of signs for that, and you could tell they did those 40 episodes so they could push for syndication, so that way they could play it 5 days a week all year round.
Yeah,
and it did lead to a lot of those glaring issues that we look back on. There's all those animation issues, exactly. Turtles missing the top of their head, countless times, even early on, the wrong voices coming out of the wrong turtles.
Yeah,
and one of my things that even I noticed as a kid, and I'm really surprised that I did pick up on this, is the voice actors being different on Turtles and Krang in certain episodes.
Yeah,
and I feel like Raphael bugs me more than Donnie whenever Rob Paulsen isn't doing Raph. I don't know why. Those episodes, like, I almost feel like, are the jokes worse, or does Rob Paulsen just somehow deliver bad jokes better than that other voice actor does? Because to me, I always loved Rob Paulsen's terrible jokes, but this other one, I'm just like, get this guy out of here, man. Like, what is he doing?
That's how it was with Shredder. There was like an episode or two where there's no James Avery.
Yes.
The guy's not even like trying to mimic James Avery's voice. If anything, it sounds like he's trying to do like Mr. Miyagi or something.
Oh man, it's really bad. Like, he is trying to add like a bad Japanese, which again, Shredder is technically a Japanese guy at the end of the day, but I mean, James Avery wasn't playing it that way. You know what I mean? So
James Avery had such a good villain voice though. Like a villain.
He might be okay. So one of my favorite episodes is the one where Shredder thinks or turns into Michelangelo in his head, and it's James Avery doing Shredder doing Michelangelo, and that might be one of my favorite voice acting jobs of all time, dude. It is hilarious to listen to him do a surfer voice, but in Shredder's voice coming out of James Avery. Like, I don't know, that's one of my favorite episodes, and God, that guy was just a gem that is definitely missed. R.I.P. James Avery.
He was probably him and Carlton were the best part of Fresh Prince as it is anyway. But I think that episode, not only is you can tell he's having so much fun doing that, like playing layered characters like that. There was something, the animation was like better in that episode too. Like every now and then you'd get an episode where the animation was just more fluent. I think specifically when he first shows up and he thinks he's Mike and he's at the sewer and he's like coming in with some pizzas and he's just like, there's a bounce to his step that you don't see in the animation usually and everything. Like, there's just a lot more like frames, it's a lot more fluent. And it's just weird that back in like season 2 and season 3, every now and then you'd get that episode that would just have better animation than the others. And I never quite knew as a kid what that was. Like, I don't know if different animators did different episodes. So some of the animators were just more talented, or if it was like a budget thing. Like they this is going to be a popular episode, put more money into this episode or something. I don't know. But
so that's a talking point that I wanted to bring up too, because it's something I'm assuming they probably were putting it out to multiple studios to get it done as fast as possible, but it is significantly different, and I did notice it as a kid too. It almost looks more like Disney-esque, if you know what I mean? Like,
there's more of that squash and stretch kind of going on, like a bit more of that like bounciness. Yeah,
that Shredder is one of the perfect examples. Like the way he just moves is like I don't know what it is, but it's totally different. And even the turtles have like their facial expressions are just more animated. Whoever did that animation is kind of who I wish would have stuck with it, outside of whoever did the first season. Because again, the first season I just think is far and away the best animation. But yeah, that's even as a kid, again, I'm surprised I could pick up on something like that. But and again, I don't know, is it just season 2 or season 3? I can't remember. It seems like it happens very sporadically for a while too.
I feel like, well, season 4,